Good morning. This is the Paradise Unicorn Priestess bringing you day 245 of A Course in Miracles, the Yin translation where we use female words. This would be September 2nd if you're starting at the new year. Dream roles. Do you believe that truth can be but some illusions? They are dreams because they are not true. Their equal lack of truth becomes the basis for the miracle, which means that you have understood that dreams are dreams, and that escape depends not on the dream, but only on awakening. Could it be some dreams are kept and others wakened from? The choice is not which dreams to keep, but only if you want to live in dreams, or to awaken from them. Thus, it is the miracle does not select some dreams to leave untouched by its beneficence. You cannot dream some dreams and wake from some, for you are either sleeping or awake, and dreaming goes with only one of these. The dreams you think you like would hold you back as much as those in which the fear is seen. For every dream is but a dream of fear, no matter what the form it seems to take. The fear is seen within, without, or both, or it can be disguised in pleasant form, but never is it absent from the dream. For fear is the material of dreams, from which they all are made. Their form can change, but they cannot be made of something else. The miracle were treacherous indeed if it allowed you still to be afraid because you did not recognize the fear. You would not then be willing to awake, for which the miracle prepares the way. In simplest form, it can be said, attack is a response to function unfulfilled as you perceive the function. It can be in you or someone else, but where it is perceived, it will be there it is attacked. Depression or assault must be the theme of every dream, for they are made of fear. The thin disguise of pleasure and of joy in which they may be wrapped but slightly veils the heavy lump of fear that is their core. And it is this the miracle perceives, and not the wrappings in which it is bound. When you are angry, is it not because someone has failed to fill the function you allotted her? And does not this become the reason your attack is justified? The dreams you think you like are those in which the functions you have given have been filled. The needs which you ascribe to you are met. It does not matter if they be fulfilled or merely wanted. It is the idea that they exist from which the fears arise. Dreams are not wanted more or less. They are desired or not. And each one represents some function that you have assigned, some goal which an event or body or a thing should represent and should achieve for you. If it succeeds, you think you like the dream. If it should fail, you think the dream is sad. But whether it succeeds or fails is not its core, but just the flimsy covering. How happy would your dreams become if you were not the one who gave the proper role to every figure which the dream contains? No one can fail but your idea of her, and there is no betrayal but of this. The core of dreams the Holy Spirit gives is never one of fear. The coverings may not appear to change, but what they mean has changed because they cover something else. Perceptions are determined by their purpose, in that they seem to be what they are for. A shadow figure who attacks becomes a sister giving you a chance to help, if this becomes the function of the dream. And dreams of sadness thus are turned to joy. What is your sister for? You do not know, because your function is obscure to you. Do not ascribe a role to her that you imagine would bring happiness to you, and do not try to hurt her when she fails to take the part that you assigned to her in what you dream your life was meant to be. She asks for help in every dream she has, and you have no help to give her if you see the function of the dream as she perceives its function, who can utilize all dreams as means to serve the function given her, because she loves the dreamer, not the dream. Each dream becomes an offering of love, for at its center is her love for you, which lights whatever form it takes with love. Here in today's text reading, we see the crucial difference between A Course in Miracles and the idea of manifestation, intentions, and methods. When the desire is for that which is manifested, there is attachment to the dream. If we really take it literally that everything is a dream illusion, then there's no point in being attached to it. Being attached to a dream just means you're not waking up. And A Course in Miracles remind us that dreams can always change. And we understand that when there's unprocessed not love, unprocessed guilt, fear, whatever form it may take, it's going to show up in the form. And it also talks about how when we don't have an idea for ourselves on what our sister's supposed to be, then we can perceive one of the earlier truths described in A Course in Miracles, where everything that shows up in the dream is either an offering of love or a request for love. And the miracle is the offering of love. So much of what we see is a request for love. So when we're not seeing it through the lens of what we need and want and how we think things ought to be, we are free to perceive the requests for love as what they are and to respond by giving love and having an opportunity to heal and bless. When we heal and bless, then we ourselves are healed and blessed, and that is the happiness of the dream. And so while the dream, when seen through the lens of needs, may seem very unpleasant, tragic, when seen through the needs of offering love, if it becomes the means of healing, then it turns to a dream of joy. So it says in today's text reading that the basis for the miracle is the equal untruth of all dreams. In a dream, cannot anything happen? But it won't happen in your dream if you don't believe in it. If we let go of limiting beliefs, then truly anything is possible, and that is the message of A Course in Miracles. It teaches us to view all that we had thought of as reality as meaningless and but an illusion. And that's what allows miracles to appear into our perception, into the dream. It says the core of the dreams the Holy Spirit gives is never one of fear. And this refers back to the statement where the miracle would be treacherous indeed if it did not remove the fear. So this reminds us, first of all, that the Holy Spirit does give dreams. That's part of the loving gentleness of the awakening process. That these dreams are happy, and that these dreams are of a different nature than the ones that we dream ourselves. They are dreams in which everyone wins and everyone is healed. And the extent to which we see them is the extent to which we have dropped our resistance to them. The extent to which we have forgiven and wish blessing and healing for all. It explains that under these circumstances, the core of these dreams is not fear but love. And we are told in A Course in Miracles that the only love there is the love of God. The love that God has for us, that is the love that we extend to one another. I love that it says the reason why the Holy Spirit is so good at this is because she loves the dreamer and not the dream. The reason I love that is because it helps me to reframe it in my mind. I can choose to love the one who thinks that they are suffering instead of being attached to anything else in the dream, and just be focused on loving that soul and desiring that they be blessed and healed. After reviewing What is the World found in the show notes, we move on to lesson 245. Your peace is with me, Mother. I am safe. Your peace surrounds me, Mother. Where I go, your peace goes there with me. It sheds its light on everyone I meet. I bring it to the desolate and lonely and afraid. I give your peace to those who suffer pain or grieve for loss or think they are bereft of hope and happiness. Send them to me, my Mother. Let me bring your peace with me, for I would save your child, as is your will, that I may come to recognize myself. And so we go in peace. To all the world we give the message that we have received, and thus we come to hear the voice for God who speaks to us as we relate her word, whose love we recognize because we share the word that she has given unto us. And that is the lesson for the day. Happy practicing.